So, an amazing situation.
Politely puts it straight in defence. Uses Martin at centre wing. He's got Sewer ahead of him. Woodville with further field. Nichols, left badly alone up in the forward area. Brooksby comes across. Nichols settles and politely puts it straight through the middle. Well, that was a professional kick from the full forward. His 5th goal, and that lack of discipline in defence could prove fatal for South Adelaide.
Well, where was Phil Brooksby while all that happened? Brooksby was at about centre half back. Nichols had no one to within possibly about 40 metres of him. The only pressure on him was, in fact, the pressure he put on himself. It was a pretty difficult angle, but he just had to find the opening. So Malcolm Blight must be pretty happy with the situation as the Warriors lead by 5 goals. Parker, what can come of this? Templeton got it out as far as the freshman Detman. Detman high, again looking for Nichols, and this time Brooksby in front. Brooksby, in fact, is now playing centre half back on Taylor. It looks like Honour perhaps has gone back onto the full forward. Into the middle of the ground. Good juggle from Mark Nayley. Now Nayley was keen to go on, having to go back over the mark to centre half forward. Almost Schneebickler. It was out of position, but breaking clear as Harris. Templeton could have taken it and allowed his teammate to. There goes Harris. A playmaker, a chief playmaker for the Warriors, and so first man on the end of it. Nichols has kicked 5. And a chance now to seal the issue, if it's not sealed already, with his 6th. He's 40 metres from goal. He's pushed it, so behind, but I think at the 20-minute mark, a 31-point break is more than South could handle.
Philip Brooksby, so you take the kick in. Goes long, looking for Christie, good spoil Parker. Dickinson well read. Nayley through the centre. Butler, he'll go long. The lead of Davies. Schneebickler coming across in front. Livis is there for Woodville. Cleverly done out. Looking for Lund. Fuller. And the short pass upfield is well dispatched for Fantasia. So Woodville playing possession football. Centre wing looking for Templeton. Christie spoils. Brockhurst to Christie. And through centre half forward to the lead of Darryl Hewitt. Well dispatched and well taken, Darryl Hewitt. South Adelaide with time running out. Short pass. Butler's come up from the fence, settles himself. The tackle applied was too late. And Shane Butler puts it through for his first goal. It's the 16th for South Adelaide, but they still trail by 25 points. 21 minutes now played in this final term. Butler has no doubt been brought up out of defence to run on the ball or give South some much needed run up that forward line. Finished that off well and in an unaccustomed role these days as a follower. And Max Parker and Christie again. David Kapler caught, likewise Christie. Nailey to ground, and Woodville will be satisfied to maintain possession. 22 minutes now played in this final term. They lead by 25 points. And Parker goes again. Good tap away. Dickinson for South. Trying to get it to Butler. Nayley. Back for Darryl Hewitt, who floats one up through half forward. Disciplined Woodville defence. David Kapler falling at a crucial moment. Harris goes in. Butler tackles. Darryl Hewitt, the quick kick forward. Schneebickler. No play on the call. Livers going wide. Detman looking for help. Then decides to go to the respite of the white line. Time on Woodville's side. And the throw in beneath the scoreboard in the left forward pocket.
So 23 minutes of play have elapsed in the final quarter. It's going to be a Woodville victory, their 3rd in a row, as Harris goes out of defence to centre wing. Finds Ralph Sewer. Could have given it by hand, now does to Fuller. Back it goes to Sewer. Is good play for the Warriors. He breaks clear and half forward from 40 metres. Won't have the carry, but Nichols. Gee, they've picked up a couple of handy recruits this year, the Warriors. One of them is that man there, Nichols. He now has 5 goals, looking for his 6th. And Ralph Sewer has been a good contributor. And he's, 33 years of age. It's all over bar the shouting at Football Park. Nichols has 6 goals, Woodville have 21. The Warriors 21-11, South 16-10.
Well, Nichols' judgment of the flight of the ball in was truly magnificent. Sewer, helped by the umpire, got the break, and the ball really curved away as the wind took it, and the judgment of Nichols was purely superb to take that inches from the ground. And the Warriors always with an answer. 31 points clear. Parker belts them in again. Darren Kapler trying to work off the half-back line. Good tackle, Fuller. On the half-forward line of Woodville, Darren Kapler hooking it around the corner as far as Martin of Woodville. Will be content to play possession football, or they ought to. Got it over to Lunn. He goes into the half-forward area, and the good mark taken up there by Templeton. There's a bit of experience in that mind. Gets a lead from Nichols, goes for it. Oh, good take. He had 2 men on his immediate opponent. Menzel came across to help out, but still Nichols, beautiful grip of the ball. 6 goals, but I'd suggest that with the state of the breeze that he's well outside distance with this one. He's fired it up high. It's a well-directed kick, and the ball will be thrown in. Only metres from the left behind post. Perfect execution of that kick then by Stephen Nichols. Shane Butler there is thrown onto the ball. Brooksby and Taylor contest, with Eddie going up from behind. It wasn't too well done, but it landed with Fairclough. He uses Butler. Butler not well directed. Straight onto the chest of Templeton again. And half forward right, Lunnett is in fact who goes short. Jacquia down from the fence. So Woodville have drawn all South Adelaide players down. Only about 4 of the South Adelaide players ahead of their half-back line. And Jacquia, a defender, is inside half-forward for Woodville. Distance would be the keynote. He goes for that. That's Taylor, but he couldn't bring it down. He got the run beautifully. Bowman's kick smothered. Brooksby across for Dickinson. Play on the call of South, try to work it out. Martin Fantasia picks up at a shot way offline. The point, the result, that extends Woodville's lead to 32 points with 1.5 minutes of time on play.
21-11, or rather 21-12, plays 16-10. Now Martin. Tumbling it. Could have been held high. The play goes on until now. And umpire Hilton decides to bounce it just forward of centre for the Panthers. Parker. Little Bowman gets the kick away. Taylor tried to knock it on, but found only David Kapler. Looking for brother Darren. Not a good hand pass, though. Templeton. Inside half forward is Harris. Can he break the tackle? He finds Haylock, and Haylock should goal. The Warriors looking pretty good as Haylock gets his 2nd. The Warriors extending their lead now to 38 points. They're 22 goals 12, 144, South 16-10, 106.
Well, the Warriors are definitely on the march up the premiership ladder. And again, Harris, who really gets better as every game goes. A slow starter in the game. When the pace goes off it, he really exerts an influence, and he opened up that game beautifully then to allow Haylock through for his 2nd. 38 points clear, the Warriors. Max Parker, who's played a magnificent last half, thrown on the ball. Gets a free kick for a centre square infringement. Uses the direct approach. Taylor's got the run of it. Did it easy. Brooksby remonstrating with one of his fellow defenders. But this is his immediate opponent. Andrew Taylor, who has kicked 2, could be just outside distance. Fires it up. Dropping the square. Easy mark there for Brockhurst, but a free kick's been given against Menzel. And this could be goal number 7 for Stephen Nichols. And that's a major contribution in any tally. Woodville have got 23 goals now, and he's kicked 7 of them. He's had a new opponent in Menzel put up there, and Woodville a commanding 44-point lead.
And this former Tasmanian Stephen Nichols has kicked 4 of those 7 goals in this telling last quarter by the Warriors, and what a good last quarter it's been. They've kicked 8 goals to South's 5 into what must be about a 5-goal breeze. Davies with a few problems. I think it's too late to make any telling moves as we're over the 29-minute mark. Parker. Fuller went without it, but now the chance for Wood. Long towards the coach. Nailey in front. The coach from behind. Perhaps it should have been a reversal of roles there. Jackwea with so much time. Cup of coffee, and then got it out wide. The kick to centre wing. Should be an easy mark. McDonald, although pressured at the last moment there by Brockhurst. Wood the chance. Way into the stands. Woodville leading by 44 points. Who would have thought that at the start of the final term? And even more so after 10 minutes of the final term, when there were only a couple of goals the difference. Centre wing. Butler caught, but breaks away. Good shepherding there by Big Christie. Dickinson. Got it short for Schneebeckler, with a good punch away by Rogers. Libbers goes without it. He's got support there in Jackwea. Again, plenty of time, but not a good kick as Nailey chips in with a one-hander. Nailey too far out to score, so goes short. Good pass too. Found Honour. Now Honour has the breeze at his back. Chance certainly of making the distance. He's got Big Davies and Schneebeckler in the square. He puts it out in the right place. Will the breeze bring it back? It won't. So South move up to 16-11, 107. Woodville 23-12, 150 at the 31-minute mark of the final quarter.
Jackwea takes the kick in with time almost gone. Good nudge there, Brockhurst couldn't control it. Butler's picked up a lot of kicks for the Panthers in the final term. Martin at half forward, steadies himself, he's within distance, pops it up high, the wind does the rest. Well executed, Paul Martin. And the South Adelaide wingman kicks his 3rd goal, but it's a 37-point deficit to the Panthers with 6 minutes of time on play.
Belated goal for the Panthers, but making Paul Martin's personal scorecard look a little bit better with 3 goals in his 100th league game. Approaching the 32-minute mark of the final quarter. A long quarter because of the number of goals kicked. 8 goals to Woodville and 6 to South. 14 goals in the last quarter. Christie the ruckman, Parker the rover says thanks very much. And now the chance for another one as Templeton gets it away, but only as far as Brooksby. Butler. Martin on centre wing. Can't pick it up. Pushing the back after the whistle went, I thought, to Bowman. And before the whistle went, it was Martin being held over the shoulder to Lunn. Not a good hand pass, but goes short to Ralph Sewer. Sewer just forward of centre wing. Going longer towards Taylor. A lot of shepherding out, no one got it. Chance for Nichols, who has 7. Hand pass back to Fantasia. who won't quite have the carry. But Woodville still with a chance as Haylock a good spoil. And Woodville a good win. Coach Blight couldn't help but be impressed with that last quarter as the Warriors have won by 37 points, 23-12, 150 to South 17-11, 113, and a few more problems for South's Rick Davies. Yes, another outstanding win to the Woodville Warriors. They now have 6 wins so far this season, and with 9 rounds of football remaining, that's the same total